Alright, in the bottom right, we have INnoVation playing for Team Acer. And in the 12 o'clock position, we have our Red Terran playing for Team IVD. His ID is Apocalypse. Alright, so interesting positions. It's going to be much easier for Apocalypse to siege up on INnoVation's base. I don't know if you guys can actually see in game right now, but oh well.
Fuck, my mic was muted the whole time. Hi.
Oh. Okay.
I don't think you can actually, I don't think that actually happens. You sieging the Terran's main. Because I'm pretty sure the
Terran... Of course it happens.
Wouldn't Terrans just not build buildings where they can be sieged? Like, wouldn't that be really dumb?
Well, you can elevate, you know,
oh, yeah,
tanks up and
never
stuff.
Mind. You're right.
It happens. Trust me, from my master's level TVT games, it happens.
No, okay. Okay.
Alright. Let's see how their build orders to diversify.
Oh my god, are we gonna get into all the computer stuff? Now I'm getting like wrestled.
No, no, pay attention to the game.
I'm paying attention.
Two-gate proxy.
We do have a 2-gate proxy. This time by INnoVation again. Does INnoVation just not care? APOC is going for
your tournament?
APOC going for racks first. To the guy that said 780 Ti's and SLI don't work with Blizzard games, you're retarded. Okay, that's to you, answer in chat. Okay, I'm done. We're not doing into that anymore.
No, we're not doing that.
Anyway, make sure you have the game actually set to full screen, otherwise SLI doesn't take effect. If it's in full screen window, that's why it's not working for you. But regardless, also a lot of Blizzard games are CPU bound, that's why the GPUs aren't helping you very much. APOC!
Look, he's gonna
live with the scout! The SCV going into the middle of the map! He's gonna scout the 2-Rex! He knows exactly what's coming, minigun!
Oh my god!
Gonna go up immediately in the base! INnoVation getting smacked the fuck around this series! APOC not choking at all, if anything, INnoVation is gonna choke on the dick of APOC when it goes right up his fucking 2-Rex.
Well, when is this bunker gonna be built?
I don't know, shouldn't have it already been built? Why didn't he start it? Why is he building the depot?
I want a bunker.
APOC, what are you doing?
Give me a bunker. Oh, let the SCV in. Trap it.
Why? Oh, you didn't trap it!
Why? Alright, well, build a bunker, please. There it goes.
Why? This seems so late.
It seems kind of risky, but...
Well, just a little bit. Or maybe he knows, like, the exact timing.
Of course he does. It's Apocalypse. We had no reason to worry. Look at this.
Does INnoVation... First place in this tournament pays $1,600. Is it not worth your time? I'm so mad right now.
INnoVation?
Where's my Huck INnoVation finals? My 30,000 viewer hype finals.
Were you going with your Marines? Yeah.
He's done. This is over. Get out. There's no way he does damage with this.
Is he just gonna GG?
I mean, he's like really behind now, no? Like, oh, I like that. I like that from INnoVation. That's cute.
You mean other than a GG?
No, making the
that's the only other option.
Making the CC?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's sick.
Yeah.
APOC
we'll see if you can back out of it.
Probably gonna go for fast Banshee.
Yeah, most likely. Probably a cloak as well.
I'm sorry for the screaming,
nice.
guys. I don't have a compressor or anything yet. I'll have a compressor for Destiny 2, I promise, okay?
So Apocalypse is bunkering up the low ground.
INnoVation is bunkering up the low ground?
Or INnoVation, yeah.
Chad, are you even watching the game? Maybe you're the one that needs to pay attention.
No, I'm not, actually.
So my only worry here is INnoVation going to be able to get out anything to stop a Cloak Banshee? Is APOC even going to build a Cloak Banshee? I'm not sure.
Oh, he definitely is. Well, he's building two
Reapers?
Is he going for like a medevac drop? But he's losing all of his units. I don't know how much he's going to load into a medevac. Yeah. I don't know how much I like this. I think it's much better. Why would you go to Hellion instead of Banshee?
I'm not really sure. Banshee, I think a Banshee opener is always good because if you control it right, it seems like you can always do like some kind of damage, unless, you know, even if your opponent opens like Raven, like you might be able to sneak around and pick a couple things off, and if he doesn't open Raven, like you're almost guaranteed to do some damage, right? So to see him go for this, yeah, it's really strange. INnoVation scouts it out exactly. I think,
well, to be honest, look back at INnoVation's base, he doesn't have much. I mean, if he could load up 2 Hellions and 2 Reapers, oh, you got 3. Yeah, that'll work. This could do quite a bit of damage, actually. you look what INnoVation has?
What, nothing?
Yeah, nothing. He's just gonna
One Marine in his bunker? APOC just runs right on by. And I mean, this is about to be disastrous damage, I think.
Yeah. He doesn't even have enough units to hold on, even with all of this.
Both meals roasted here. APOC probably gonna work his way right up to the main. Ah, just go to the main. Oh, come on.
Yeah, go to the main. Playing a little bit scared, maybe.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Well, now APOC, your INnoVation has enough. But still, that was
Oh! Baiting units down the ramp and running back into the main. I like that, that's cute.
That's cute, yeah.
I like the attacking here so that he can hit INnoVation's offensive units and roast some SCVs at the same time.
Yep.
Oh, manages to pick up again.
Even saving the units and
Boosting out.
off he goes.
Only lost one heli in there. Managed to kill 7 workers. I don't know if he killed an SC from earlier from the rush, but I think INnoVation is actually still in an okay spot.
He's still in an okay spot, yeah, for sure. He's got, you know, 1 SCV less.
Yeah, and he's got 2 double mule. Now,
Yeah.
the Cloak Banshee isn't actually going to do that much. Missile turret going up and INnoVation's... Yeah, I think INnoVation is in an okay spot here.
Well, APOC is actually going into Cloak Banshee. They're getting a Raven out. It's going to be pretty important, but he just stood on a tech lab on his barracks, so I think that's what he's going for.
I actually think that, INnoVation is ahead. I think so.
I wouldn't say that.
Oh, wait, never mind. APOC is landing a completed orbital onto the ground. So, no, I think actually maybe it's
I think
favoring APOC a little bit.
Clearly,
Oh, clearly. Wow, my bad, Chadwick Jones.
Clear.
We do see the scan go down. There are 2 Vikings here, which is
It's
enough.
gonna be enough. No, it's barely.
What?
Oh, it's so frustrating.
Did it not
Oh
do-
my god. Yeah, it doesn't do damage if he goes out of the scan.
Oh, that sucks, having to drop 2 scans there.
That's not... I think he has another Banshee. Yeah, he's got another Banshee. But it's just with his main army for now. I don't think this bunker can hold.
Well, I mean, the siege tank does have longer range than the bunker. We do see APOC just bring his units in. Manages to take out the bunker. INnoVation
He doesn't have anything to stop this.
doesn't, yeah, nothing to do with the siege tanks really. I guess after he snipes the medevac, he can try to land the Vikings near the tank, ends up pulling the SCVs. Siege tank's doing a lot of damage to those SCVs. That heli
Like,
position
he
just
held,
perfectly.
technically.
Yeah, but
he holds, I think. But
loses a lot of workers killed right
okay,
now. for
maybe not
APOC.
even technically. At least he didn't kill the thing.
I think he might eventually. He's gonna kill
no.
his aliens. Yeah, INnoVation.
Yeah, INnoVation's just gonna tap out.
Ends up GGing out. Wow. Rip.
So what do you think of these 3 proxy builds from an INnoVation?
Has that been 3? I thought that was only the second one.
I thought you did 3.
He did 1 on the Nimbus.
Yeah. And
Oh
then
no,
one on
no,
the
you're right,
Reverse.
It's been 3.
Yeah.
Huh.
Are you just disrespecting your tournament?
I don't know, do you think he is? I'm gonna
think he
let's just
is.
assume that he's disrespecting APOC. Okay.
Well, I think APOC will actually win then if INnoVation keeps playing like this.
I mean, now APOC is in the glory situation where INnoVation has to win 2 games. They're in a best of 3, kind of, with him being up 1-0.
Up 1, yeah.
Yeah. So APOC is in that glory situation where if APOC wants to throw in like a crazy build, I guess he could do it now. But I mean, I almost like, I don't think APOC should. Because I mean, INnoVation's been the one doing the crazy builds of APOC.
Yeah,
should
just
defend.
keep letting him.
Yeah, just keep letting INnoVation throw the
proxy
games away.
max. I'm sure he's perfectly fine with it.
And technically, this game alone is worth. This could be worth. This is a $400 game. The round of 8 was paid $200 per win, except for Polt, who hasn't messaged me back his PayPal info. And this round here of 4 is $400 per win. The win here will bump you from 400 to 800 is second place, and then if you win the tournament, it's 1600 for first. So.
Yeah, it doesn't really make sense to throw them, but it kind of feels like he's throwing them. Because I feel like if he just goes into a macro game...
Think there's some collusion going on here?
I wouldn't go that far, but... I think INnoVation just doesn't want to play these games or something. I don't know. Not enough money. Surely he's not gonna proxy Deadwing. I feel like that would be a little bit too crazy.
I don't even know anymore, man.
It'd be a little bit too crazy, I think.
Andrew Walsh sent me a message with a PC part picker to a very budget-oriented rig. Basically, the questions are, I've got a $2,000 budget. I appreciate knowing where, when I need to address like changes for gaming. A couple of general things. Okay, sorry guys. So this part of, well, actually the entire tournament pretty much was funded via the Indiegogo. One of the perks that I selected was, you want computer building advice or whatever, you can send me an email with like what you want to do with your computer and what the parts list is, and I'll kind of give you like guidelines on what I would do personally. But I mean, that's just me. There are plenty of other people that would tell you what you want to do too. If you're doing a gaming build, I would focus on things like, depending on what your budget is, you don't necessarily need an upgraded overclockable processor. So I'm talking about like those 4670Ks. You don't necessarily need those K-series Intel chips. Haswell chips are fast enough that with the default clock speeds and the default, what do they call it, boost, Intel speed boost or whatever it's called that like automatically overclocks it when the processor's under demand, those are going to do really well for gaming. The Haswell i5, that 4670, that's going to kill gaming in pretty much every game that's on the market today. Going for i7s in gaming is not good. Even if you have the extra money, almost 100% of the time, you're better off dumping that extra money into a better graphics card or even like a solid state drive if you want to go that route than getting a better processor. If you see somebody throwing you like, if you see somebody offering you like a build, be like, hey, you should get this for gaming, and they're offering you like 4770K with like a 760 or like a 270X or even like a 280X or like a 770, like that person is giving you really bad advice, because an i7 is not going to help you game better than an i5 ever. It's not that hyper-threading is like overkill, because when you say overkill, the insinuation there is that the hyper-threading is actually better. It's not. It's actually completely and totally worthless. It's like having two dicks, but one of them is growing on your back. You can never use both of them at the same time, you know? It's completely and totally fucking pointless. I would never recommend an i7 for gaming. There's like, I've seen benchmarks where they're like, Minigun, why can't you join? What the fuck?
I can't join in on what you're talking about.
You what?
I can't join in off what you're talking about.
You can't join in? No, I meant the game.
Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, I'm in.
You're in? I don't see you, and it says pending.
Oh, I'm here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so guys, don't buy i7s for gaming builds. Please don't do it. There are going to be some people out there that recommend them. They don't know what they're talking about. They'll link you like some one-off random benchmark where like it might be better, but for the most part, it's not. There are so many benchmarks out there proving that i5s and i7s are equivalent in how they work in games. And if you know anything about how hyper-threading works, then you know that to be true anyway. There you go. Destiny, INnoVation would be starting a best of 9 finals at 2 a.m. Korean time if you won. Is 2 a.m. really that late for gamers? Like, can we be real?
No.
Like,
2 a.m. is fine.
Even a best of 9, like say that series lasts for 2 hours, he'd be going to sleep at 4 a.m. That's not that bad when you talk about like gaming people, right? I mean, I guess 4 a.m. is like kind of sort of pushing it, but to play, yeah. but at that point you're playing like until only 4 a.m., which isn't that bad. You're playing for $1,600 at that point. I don't think that's necessarily. Like,
I don't think that's that bad.
Yeah, no. Like I don't want to do this at all and fuck these games. You know, I don't know. I don't think.
I think Minigun having to get up at 10 a.m. is even worse.
Wow. Alright, Chad.
Alright, I've done these for like the past 3 games.
That's because I've always got to set up GameHeart.
Alright, fine.
Okay, wait,
fine.
hold on.